Okay, guys and girls, we are at the mayor's back to school event here in Houston, Texas. We have a beautiful booth set up here for Shell Railtella and Shell Pennzoil. And we've got my beautiful rig sitting right there. And I'm going to turn this camera around and let's take a look at it and kind of walk through this Shell booth and tell you what's going to happen out here tomorrow. We'll have about 20,000 kids. 20,000 kids out here, that's right. And I got my Ram, Expressway Ram truck all shined up. I've got my Ranger boat back there all shined up. And this thing is looking, oh, it's killer, isn't it? Is that a killer? Is that a killer truck or is that a killer truck? Talk about a killer truck. How about a killer boat? Look at that boat right there. Look at that boat. Sparkling, tire shine on it. Look at them tires shining. Tire shine. Power pole down. Power pole down. Got the thing anchored right here in the George Brown Coliseum. Big Mercury. Big Mercury Optimax on there. Pro XS. Look at that. Look at that 4-stroke. 250 horsepower. I'm there. Let me turn this camera around. Now I'm just gonna take a look at everything real pretty. Look at that boat right there. Man, oh man, oh man. You know, when we fish with them, we start with them, they look like this when we start a day out, but not too long until they're all full of rods and reels and tackle boxes and lures laying everywhere, and it just looks like the devil. So it sure is nice to pretty them up there. Cleaned that boat and truck up with Booyah Clean. Booyah Clean Spray and Shine. That is the best stuff in the world you can get right there. Environmentally safe, fast, easy, and quick detailer. That's right. That's what I've been using on the truck and the boat and got it really, really shined up. Look at that. Look at that Expressway Ram. That's what I'm talking about. Does that look pretty or what? Buy your trucks online nowadays. Is that a beauty right there? Now I'm gonna walk through the Shell booth here just a second real quick and just kind of show everybody. All right, Jimmy, you showed us the boat and truck 3 times. Show us something else there. Well, you know, my favorite part of the whole thing is this boat and truck. Power pole down, power pole down. But looky here what Sports Dimension brought. They brought their big Pennzoil truck. Big beauty, what is that, a Ford? Yeah, big beautiful Ford truck. And that's my color right there. Oh, I get me a new truck. I need to get back in red again. Big giant Pennzoil on the door. Sports Dimension. Look at that trailer. Will you look at that trailer? Oh, I'm telling you, that is nice. I put my boat in that. I wouldn't have to wash it, would I? Just clean it up one time and it'd stay clean, as long as you didn't use it. And that's what they carry the race car in, Joey Logano's NASCAR. Now, let me tell you, I've been working out here about 4 hours cleaning my rig. He said his took about 20 minutes to clean that rig right there. But he did it at Blue Beacon, $56. I promise you I'd paid $56 to get mine cleaned. So I think I'm gonna start taking my boat and truck to Blue Beacon, letting them clean that rascal. Blue Beacon has people actually working there, not just a machine, but people. They get out there with big brushes and clean them up. Look at that rig. That a beauty? That a beauty? He said it took 20 minutes to get it clean. I've been working for 4 hours on mine. And then that's, I think it's a volunteer area where the Shell volunteers will be Shell employees that volunteer to work these charity events like this. And they're giving away backpacks to all the kids, Shell backpacks with a lot of goodies in them. A lot of vendors here in this building. I don't know what all's here. A lot of the vendors will set up early in the morning. They got their booths ready, but they'll be giving the kids a lot of stuff. And we'll have a lot of other stuff going on over here in the booth. You can see we got a real pretty Shell Rotella booth over here. I got a school bus balloon. I guess it's a picture taking area right there. They'll be taking some pictures right there. Back to school, back to school. Got balloons and under there, we might take a look at that tomorrow, but that's Joey's NASCAR right there, a beauty. And Joey, you gotta be as tall as Joey, 5'4", in order to use the racing simulators. You can get your picture taken with Joey. Joey's smiling all the time. He just stands there and smiles. Hey, Joey, how you doing? Hi, Jimmy, how you doing? I'm doing good, buddy. Yeah, Joey shows up. He's just kind of stiff today, but he's looking good. Slim and trim. Got the racing simulators that the kids will be playing with, driving the NASCAR. It's just a really neat deal that Shell does here. Of course, Houston, Texas is Shell's headquarters. And tomorrow's leaders will greet the future with confidence. Back to school. A great event. This is the second year that I've worked it. and it's just absolutely a lot of fun. We'll have these kids up there in my Ranger boat tomorrow with a spinning rod, Jimmy Houston camouflage spinning rod with a red man spinnerbait tied on it, and they'll be casting. We're going to mark an area off of here that they'll throw to up there toward that thing on the floor, and we'll let them cast. 3 casts each. They'll be lined up in that boat, and we'll just have a blast. We will have a blast. All right, I'm going to get my stuff, walk across the hotel, get some sleep. So I've had 3 nights in a row going to bed at 1 o'clock and getting up at 4. So I've got 9 hours sleep. 9 hours sleep's a lot of sleep. You catch any fish back there? It's like fishing on ice. Keep winding, it's still way out there. Turn that, there you go, you're doing good, you're doing good. Perfect, 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 perfect. Keep winding. How fast you going? Hey, you're 6 eyes. Look at 6 eyes there. You got it, you got it. Wind it on in, baby doll. Wind it on in. Keep winding. Keep winding. Keep winding. I'll throw it out there for you again. All right, you caught the same thing I caught. Nothing. Some of them fishing, some of them just having a good time. That basketball's growing. Looks like a soccer ball. Steroids. Perfect, just keep fishing. Yeah, wind it in. I think there's one after it. I think it's a fish after it. Wind it in, perfect. Perfect, keep watching. Come right over here. Put your foot right there, crawl in. Right here. Hang on, let me throw it out for you again. Can we throw it out there for you again? You want to do it again? There you go, you got it. You got it right there. You got it made. You got it made. You get it in? All right, hang on, we'll do it again. You want to do it again? Never ending, never ending, never ending. Never ending crowd, never ending. Look at that boat full of fishermen. Is that wonderful? That's how you get kids into fishing. Put a rod and reel in their hand. That's all it takes. Nice, pretty boat. Helps. They all love the boat. They all love the boat. Look at this crowd. Look at this crowd. 20,000 kids here today. Absolutely fantastic. Sponsored by Shell Penzo, Shell Rotella, Quaker State. All good. All right. We got a big time fisherman right there. Getting after it. Getting after it. Yes, sir. And a boat full of fishermen. In and out all day. That's what I'm talking about. Never ending bunch of fishermen, bass and gals up there. Bunch of bass and gals up there. Boat full of fishermen right there. We catch one fish for every fisherman. We're gonna have a boatload. What is the limit in a Ranger bass boat? What is the limit in a Ranger bass boat, huh? That's what I call about the limit. I don't know what the limit is in a Ranger bass boat, but that was pretty full. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. How many fishermen can you put in a Ranger bass boat? A bunch. Good-looking fishermen, too. Absolutely. Go get them. Who's got the best hair, me or you?
Me.
I think you do. Oh, you got me beat. You got me beat. You got me beat on the hair. Them girls first.
Her hair real. When you buy it and it's yours, it make that real.
Yeah, that'll make it. You gotta grow it for sure. Okay, guys and girls, I'm out of the George Brown Convention Center in downtown Houston, Texas. I think they must be having an Astro game there tonight. There's a lot of crowds coming in the downtown area. Of course, I guess that's Houston, Texas, Dallas, Texas, San Antonio. They're all crowded. But I am heading back to Oklahoma. I'll be getting back there to Sherry's house sometime late tonight. I'll go to church with the kids over at Keys Baptist Church in the morning, and then take my beautiful Chris back to the ranch. She is anxious to get back there. She's been up there about 10 days. I've been out on the road working quite a bit. We did the Fellowship of Christian Athletes banquet in Thomasville, Georgia. Had a packed house. Went to Clifton Park, New York, and helped open the Bass Pro Shop store there. I did not MC that. I missed I didn't get there in time to get there at 8 o'clock or 7:30. And they opened the store at 6, so my buddy Kevin Van Dam did my MC job for me, and I appreciate that. And I understand he did a really, really great job, as a matter of fact, and I knew he would. And then I've been down, what you've been watching today, I've been down and I just saw you, just little tiny clips of that. Thousands of kids at the Mayor's Back to School event sponsored by Shell. And Shell had a really big footprint there in that building. We had a race car there, Joey Logano race car, as a matter of fact. Had my Ranger Shell Rotella Raft Ranger boat, my Ram truck that I'm driving. And I probably I wore out one of my reels today. Wore out one of them. And I probably made, I don't know how many thousand casts today on concrete. That's right. Never caught a fish. But with those kids, just have had a ball with them. Many of them had never held a rod and reel in their hand before, and they loved it. They said, I'm fishing, we're learning how to fish. And they certainly were. I was teaching them how to cast, teach them how to use a spinning reel. One of our Jimmy Houston Camo combo spinning reels that sell for about $59, $79, something like that. And they're actually really good rod and reels, and they're camo in color. The rod's camo and the reel's camo. We have some different price ranges on them. I think they go up to about $79 or $89, but some are only about $29. But they just all work really, really good. And they're great for kids to learn how to fish on. Absolutely no doubt about that. So we had a great time. They were supposed to have about 20,000 people go through there. I don't know how many it was, but I know we had several thousand get up in my Ranger boat. And the only thing I know that got tore up the other day was, like I said, I did wear out one reel, but my little chrome plastic, looked like chrome, was plastic, hubcap covers that fit over my bearing buddies, my Ranger trailer. They were using those as a step to get up instead of using steps that's built into a Ranger trailer, a lot of them. And they finally broke 2 of those off. But we had a great time down there, enjoyed it. They're already talking about having us back down there next year, because that Ranger boat, letting those kids get up in there and teach them how to cast, letting them cast and wind that right back in. It's just an absolutely great time. It's kind of the hit of the show. And a Ranger Bass boat has been the hit of a show to a lot of places I've been over the last 20 or 30 or 40 years. And we're still doing that, and we'll continue to do that. So that'll wrap up this video. I know we jumped around quite a bit. We showed you just a very, 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 very small percentage. I think it lasted about 7 hours, so we just picked out a time or two. I'd pull a phone out of my pocket, shoot a little video, little bitty tiny short clips, because I was helping the kids. I didn't have many times to get to do the video actually. So we hope you enjoyed sharing that with us, sharing the kids' excitement down there, and a lot of it. I just had so much fun. It's just amazing. The Mayor's Back to School event, Houston, Texas, presented by Shell Rotella and Shell Pennzoil. And the Shell people had about 100 Shell volunteers out there helping. They all did a fantastic job. The Houston Police Force had a lot of people out there, obviously. Great police force they've got. Police force is over 5,000 men. But keep in mind, that sounds like a lot, but I talked to one guy that'd been there 19 years, and he said they had 5,200 when he started 19 years ago. So the population's grown, the police force is not. They're probably maybe as many as 1,000 people short of police in Houston, Texas. But it's a great city, named after Jimmy Houston, I guess. I don't know.
I don't think so, Jimmy. Y'all have a great one. Fish lucky. And remember, I sure do love you. Houston, Texas, Jimmy, Houston, Texas.